The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Waiting.
Check, 55.
57.
The ball, watch the ball.
First carry now for Jordan Howard. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. To throw as Wentz. And down he goes.
Got him. First sack of the day. First sack of the
Max
day.
Crosby just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Shotgun now for Wentz. Looking for Ertz, but it's
First interception of the day.
Picked off at the 36. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral it down near the 11-yard line. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On second down, it's Jacobs.
Ooh,
and
that could have been bad.
Touchdown, Raiders. 15 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments. Let them run it in.
Defense again.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Come on now, let's go.
Let's see if I can play some good defense here again.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 27, Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Now we're trying to get him behind the line.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
We own them. We own them.
Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard.
Ooh, my guy didn't jump for it.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Here we go.
25 yards that time.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 33. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage there.
Now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
Rip left, rip left. Watch the shift. Lefty left, quick touch. Watch the shift.
On first, they go right back to Howard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Now Howard. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Switch up, switch up. Dash, go now. Bring it to
Trying to punch it in with Howard. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A 3-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Switch.
I see a blitz coming in. I'm going to run this play right here.
Undercrunch. Yo, Chief. Undercrunch.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Mike, 36.
All right, he changed it
Watch
up.
the run. Watch twist.
On 2nd down, Jacobs
Not my way.
fights him off. Room here to run. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Let's go.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks,
There we
making
go.
sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs.
Oh, there we
Got a
go.
man open. It's Darren Waller. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland.
Yeah.
Darren Waller, 37 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Running with Howard. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That was
right there in the middle.
37 yards.
It's all good.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. The tackle there by LaMarcus Joyner.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
It's caught by Sanders. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Let's go.
9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. 2nd down and goal. Wentz.
Oh, yes.
For the tight end. Ertz, and it's intercepted.
Oh, yes.
By Trayvon Mullen.
Pick 6. Pick 6. Pick 6.
Takes this one back.
Does he quit the game?
Zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Oh, he quit the game. He disconnected his internet. He quit the game. Good game, bro.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade.
Game was 21-7. Pick 6. 2 interceptions. What's up, man? You're on a roll right now? Which 6 in a row? I ain't that good, bro, so
EA
No.
sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California.
Yeah,
This was
I don't
the
know. For
scene
some
a few
reason, it's the
minutes
Chiefs
ago.
all
The
day on
folks
this
around
one.
the stadium
That or the
clad in
Ravens.
silver and black, gonna make every last game played in Oakland count.
Everybody's
They're
playing with
ready
the
to go
Ravens.
as their Raiders get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, that's the Oakland one still.
The Black Hole's been waiting all year for this one. It's the Battle of the Bay, and we're underway.
I can't wait till they
Oakland.
update it though.
That's fielded in the end zone.
I can't wait till they update it.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
No, this is updated. It's No, he's on the game, but I updated it. I don't like that guy.
Mike's by 4. Let's pick it up. It's out. Raider 1. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Check. Crunch.
I messed it all up.
Crunch. White Monday. Jam. Check. Lucky.
First rep of the game for Josh
You're
Jacobs.
streaming?
And not a whole lot to speak of there.
You're
So
streaming?
bring him down shy of the 20. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game. And
Are
it's
you
second
streaming?
down.
Check. Watch 54.
Yes.
Watch 54. Danny. Switch.
On second down now. It's Jacobs. He's got a first down and more past the 30.
Hey, that was good defense, man. That was good defense.
Chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And finally, they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 25-yard line. Big run on the opening drive, and they better watch out for this guy or it's going to be a long game.
Back when I played in our scouting reports getting ready for games, we put stars next to the guys that we thought were the key players on the other side. There should have been 3 or 4 stars next to that guy's name.
Oh,
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away.
Can't believe I
and
threw it there.
incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
damn, I wanted to throw it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
And that takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
It's complete to Williams. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Smell fear in that offense.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Damn.
He dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Let's go.
Sometimes
That's how
you're
we do,
aligned
D. That's how we
perfectly
do.
and the
They
play
don't want
comes
none.
to you,
They
and
don't want none.
sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
On second down, it's Jacobs.
Damn, that was a slow-ass
And he'll
juke.
be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Trying to run forward with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of
Playing
times
it
that
smart.
is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
That, and then they go for it on the
After
4th, too.
marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out.
Shit.
And this winds up
that Rona, bro.
Maybe 2.5 to about 39.
Thank you, bro.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 39, Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial
Good throw, though, man. Good throw. Shit.
There, but it'll be third down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Yep.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vincent Mayoa with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt.
I don't like when he does that.
Will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Raider
like he just stood there.
Started, and they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots.
Damn,
right?
it took him a while.
Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Stay with your man.
On second down now, it's Jacobs. Oh, he trucked him.
Too far to the side.
Deep in their own territory, 54 yards. So a slight improvement in field position, you might say, from inside their own 10 to this as they come up on 1st down.
Matchbox lights.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Mike. OP. Watch 54.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Eluding the pressure right.
Catch it. Oh, damn.
It's incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Check. Hot route. Hot.
On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Carr. Jones has it. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st down, Jacobs. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Get nowhere.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Great job.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Yeah, I thought that was in 2.
Yes, we do.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs.
Damn,
No
good defense.
signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Gotta do better.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs.
Damn.
A measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Good defense at the line, bro.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
You didn't let me get in on the first one, though.
Here, but
You know what I mean?
Looking ahead, they just want to hold it for the final moments here of the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
We got this.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the 2nd. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
We're getting tired of seeing me.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. And it's 3rd and short.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Throwing on first is Garoppolo.
Oh, that should have been an interception, bro.
It was Darryl Worley there.
Look at that. Look at that. He just hits it right to
It's
him.
always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd
Man,
down.
good pass,
It's
bro.
caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Garoppolo now toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. And yet again, it's Garoppolo.
Oh, man, he didn't jump up.
In the end zone, touchdown, San Francisco.
Good shit.
Emmanuel Sanders in the final seconds of the first half, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. Overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Ooh. Accidentally pressed that button.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert, calling a gain of a couple.
So they're
That's
gonna flag
gonna leave
that.
him with a 3rd and about 5.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Right there in the middle. 11. Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo being chased out left,
Gotcha.
and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Cleveland Farrell coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Who that?
Now a play fake. Carr flushed out right. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw his Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
Yeah, I thought he confused me there. I was like, what?
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Good defense.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. In today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league,
damn.
that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Markel Lee able to get him for a loss of about 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And that's complete to Sanders. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
I'll give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for them, too.
Play action. Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who have had the receivers on lockdown.
Fresno. Kill.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs.
I always lean into the inside.
Pickup of 8 leaves him with 2 to go.
I always mess up like that, though.
Gotta figure
when I lean into the inside like that,
turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where
when I lean into the inside, when I juke into the inside instead of going out to the outside, I was get caught up by somebody else again.
Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You take in charge.
Now Carr. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams.
That should have been down. You should have taken me down on that one. That should have been like a trip.
A Raider 1st down, 17 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Now, 180. Mike 54. Hey, tight. Slam. Check safety.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Let's go. We got
Here's Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 18. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with third down and just a yard to go. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's third and a yard. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Here's Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown.
What happened? Damn, what a fucking loser. He quit the game. He quit the game, guys. Well, I'm off. I'm out of here. Good games. Happy Easter, everybody. Suck it easy. Lemon squeezy.